the vital information first. This isn't exactly a brand new early access release, as Witchfire has been in early access on Epic Games since September 2023. This is good for us Steam users, as the game has received updates, changes and content additions. Do not misunderstand that as a full release, as this game is still gonna remain in early access until probably around late 2025. Now, to quickly explain what the game is about, the developers used to describe it as a mix of Soulslike, extraction and Rogue-Lite gameplay. And while the concept of the game didn't change, they found that the game transformed enough that they are now calling it an RPG shooter instead. For example, the game's gameplay loop is more action-packed and less slow and dreamlike than a Soulslike, and the roguelite features in this game are not as random or unpredictable as in most roguelites. The game is set in a dark fantasy world, and you are playing as a prayer. You can choose between 6 archetypes and are basically an immortal warrior working for the Catholic Church to hunt witches in an alternate version of our world. It mixes fast-paced shooting with slower exploration. Basically, you go on these expeditions and have to gather Witchfire, which can be seen as the equivalent to souls, as you lose it if you die. You can, however, try to get that Witchfire back on your next attempt. The game also has a system called Arcana, which are basically power-ups you get during your runs, and they only last for these runs. These Arcana are part of what gives the game some of its roguelite feel. The game's map shows you things like enemy camps, treasure chests, and other points of interest. Introduced not too long ago is a new progression system they are calling Gnosis. This one is separate from your regular stats and represents your character's understanding of dark magic. There are 10 levels of Gnosis. This progression system is not optional, as you have to level it up to progress the game. The guns in this game really feel like a mix of Destiny and Doom, which should be taken as a compliment. The combat rewards chain kills and dodging, and you also have spells that can certainly help in tough situations. You can also unlock special abilities for pretty much all of your weapons by completing specific tasks. The last thing we are taking a look at are the Calamities. This game features some kind of special events, which are called Calamities. These happen during gameplay and occur when the witch you are hunting is cursing you. So basically they are meant to add more challenge and drama to the game. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.